Welcome to the first episode of Busted and Rusty Garage. You're probably wondering what you might see here, what kind of bills. And you know those $100,000 and $200,000 bills you see on TV? That ain't it. We paused. When I was growing up, if you want a nice vehicle, we didn't just go out and buy one because we couldn't afford it. So whatever vehicle we had to fix up and make it nice. I remember on my prom, senior prom, I painted an old Ford truck my dad had. It was the day of the prom, about 2 hours before I finally got it finished, and that's what I drove to the prom. We didn't have luxury these young kids got the new vehicle and stuff. We just made do with what we had. My first project's gonna be my DIDDY'S DODGE. He's been aggravating me for a couple years to get it done. So I finally just caved in, figured I'd get it. So here it is. This is the project. I painted this truck a few years ago and used some cheap product online, and man, it flew off so fast. Within 6 months, it was a good looking truck. About 6 months later, it started looking like this. So we're gonna put a little better paint on it this time. We got a donor bed too, because this bed looks good. The bed sides are good, but the inside of the bed is rusty plumb out. So we got a donor bed. I tried to get Dad to change the bed sides too, but he said, "Oh, it'd take too much time. Man, that other bed was beat all to shit." We're gonna work on it, see what we can do. We'll give you a look around the truck, and then we'll get started. Now let's go get this thing in the garage and give this truck a makeover. Well, first off, we'll take a little 80 grit, a DA, and strip all this paint off. Because these second gen Dodges, they're bad, shed their skin. So we're gonna get the paint off and try to put a little better base down where it'll stick, maybe last this time. And I want to make a disclaimer for those that's gonna leave comments saying I ain't doing everything right, and those that want to critique me. I've never been formally trained, never went to school for this, but this is how I do things. When I was about 13, my dad got me a pulling tractor, a 77 Oliver, and that's where I learned. I learned on that tractor. We fixed it up, painted it, got ready to pull, and it actually looked pretty good. But been doing it ever since, just getting a little better as time goes on. Y'all, this old truck is solid as can be, this bed is, but man, it is rough. The body is. I don't believe they ever missed the bed anytime I threw something in the back of it, because they got the bed rails all beat up. But we're gonna see what we can do with it. It's sanding definitely makes a lot of dust fly, and a smart man would wear him a respirator or a dust mask, but I've never been accused of being a smart man. Well, today's another day, and we're fixing to start doing a little body feeling, and as you women like to call it, using concealer. We're gonna beat and bang, try to fill these dents, but first, I'm trying to get my heat pump going. Once we get a little heat, I won't start. You're probably wondering what I'm doing back here, but I know you can't see nothing, but I had to drill out some spot welds and pull a piece of metal back to beat out a dent back on the back corner of the bed, because this bed definitely had plenty of them. It would have been a good bed to learn on. Okay, and here we're starting to smear a little mud. And if you don't know what it is, you take body filler, you put in a dent, try to fill the dent, and then sand it back down smooth where you never tell it was there. Boy, that's a pretty sight there, ain't it? I'm sorry, ladies, it's not for sale. It belongs to my beautiful wife, Melissa. If you wonder what I'm doing with the hammer, there's a high spot and I'm beating it down. I sometimes like to use a straight edge just to see if I got a low spot. That's what I'm doing if you're wondering. Guys, here's a stud gun. I'm pretty sure they named it after me. And it's used to put in a dent. It'll like weld a little stud, and you just got a little slide hammer and it pulls the dent out. Oh yeah, my helper, you see, that's my only worker I got, and he's also known as my Diddy. Guys, I would recommend finding one that was in a little better shape than this, because working these dents, something that's as rough as this bed is very time consuming. Whoever had this bed before drilled about 500 holes in the bed rail, so that's what I'm doing with the welder. I'm filling all these holes up, and then I'll grind them down. Boy, you never see my dad going that fast unless he's going to the bathroom. Okay, here I've bondoed and I'm sanding her down, trying to level it out. Man, I'm moving fast, ain't I? And guys, this is where you really don't want to rush things. You want to take the time and really put some work into the body, because that's your paint job. However good your body work is, that's how good your truck's gonna look. And guys, anybody can do this. So if you was like I was when I was young, and you can't really afford the nice vehicles that everybody else is driving, man, get off a couch, get you some sandpaper, go borrow your neighbor's air compressor, start working on a vehicle. I promise you'll take more pride in one that you've built than one you bought. I can promise you that. If life gives you rust, turn that shit to dust. I'm sure you guys are admiring my paint booth / garage / slaughterhouse / storage unit. Man, this is just a do-it-all building, but it gets it done. Welcome back. Another day of bondoing, sanding. Hopefully today we'll get it under primer. Man, I'm headless. I didn't realize it. I guess I need to back away from the camera a little bit. I guess I'm camera shy. After watching this video, I can see now I need to form a DIDDY. If I was really paying him anything, I'd be pissed off. I'm just kidding. If it wasn't for my DIDDY, I wouldn't know what I know, which ain't much, but... Well, we didn't quite make it to primer yesterday, so had to cut out early and do a little fencing, but today we'll get there. So I'm gonna do a little more bondoing and we'll squirt the primer. Well, I think the video may have cut out earlier, I'm not sure, but we got a coat of epoxy primer on because there's a lot of metal showing. It's good for direct metal, but now we're gonna put a couple coats of high build primer, try to level it out. So hopefully the video will stay on this time. I use a U-pole high build primer. I really like the way it sprays, lays down good and feels good, and it actually sands pretty good. So I'm satisfied with the U-pole. Well guys, today we're going to be blocking this primer down. The primer will fill in all the scratches, sort of level out all the imperfections, and hopefully we can get ready. Hopefully it's good enough for we can block it down, clean it up, get ready for paint. Well, this is my stepson John here. I'm his Diddy. I'm getting a little free labor out of him, but I'm sure it ain't gonna be free. But oh yeah, and I got ahead of myself. This thing didn't have chicken pox. The red spots you saw is spot putty. You put it in little pin holes and scratches just to feel the small stuff. Long time coming. Finally gonna get some color. I gotta do a little more blocking and we should be ready. Won't be long now. Oh yeah, and guys, primer, really it's just a filler too. I mean, it fills small scratches and stuff like that, helps level the surface. I mean, it seems like you just put filler after filler, but that's just trying to get it slick. So that's what we're doing. Guys, we're finally getting some color on it. And I'm spraying, it's a cheaper base coat. It's Victory Red made by Autobahn. And it sprays real good, just hopefully to stay on better than last. I've got a good clear. I've got R&M Glamour Clear made by BASF, and it's a very good clear, so hopefully it turns out good. Man, you can see that my paint booth is well ventilated. It gets about where you can't even see the truck bed. Oh, but at least I got my respirator on. Look at it, Melissa, ain't you proud of me? Well, this is my second coat, and that's normally what I put. It depends on how well it covers, and to my surprise, this cheap base actually covers pretty well, and it lays down good. I have no complaints at all. Just hopefully it'll stick, and the body work actually turned out pretty good. That actually looks pretty nice, but we'll see a little better when we get the clear on it. I always try to get those hard to reach places first. I mean, just where you can see real good, because I've definitely painted a few and realized that some spots I missed. I mean, especially like on the underside. I mean, you just gotta get down and where you can see and make sure you got everything covered. I usually put 2 wet coats of base. Okay, we finally got the clear. I always put 2 good wet coats of clear, but just be careful, don't go too wet, because your base is a little more forgiving, and your clear, that clear will run on you if you ain't careful. So just make a good shine and just don't put too much. Now that's crazy how beat up that thing was and how slick it is now. It's beat up.
Well, it looks much better than it does now.
Well, This is a finished product on the bed anyway. We actually turned out pretty good. The body work was straight. It looks good. We got the bed finished. Actually turned out pretty good for the shape it's in because it was beat up. It's pretty rough. Next week we'll start on the cab. Try to get it finished up. If you like what you saw, hit like and subscribe. See you next time.